I'm glad I caught it early. I just realized I was talking for like a minute without realizing I was actually talking. But we're all good now. I was like, something doesn't feel right. Oh, thank you for your sub, Sakusan. We just had 2 streams in a row with technical issues where I noticed that my OBS did not have my property for talking for my mic. Right, the large chamber, but I don't think there's anything we can do there. Yeah, okay. Nothing here. Yeah, it's... I think it's because I know like a lot of people who have like wireless headsets and things like that. Either so many things wired. I think that might be also the reason why it happens more often. But it is what it is. I should have checked before. Usually I check before I do anything. Like, hey, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Work before I go live, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hit live now. Also, we can't still fast travel, which makes no sense unless we're meeting everyone along the way, which I thought was going to happen. But we're just going to walk through the palace. They go talk to people at the front door. I swear this is all padding. You know what? I'm gonna just drop down.
Guess I misread the landing.
It's literally just padding. We should have met like person floor by floor and be like, okay, we met, you know, Wall, then Rimwell, then everyone else. But if we're just can't fast travel to the door, just makes no sense. Also, I'm kind of glad I'm the one that taught some people in your server about the whole, like, Rocket movie contract thing. Because there's, like, it's funny because the opposite end is Sean Bean. Sean Bean is, like, if he has a clause in his contract that if he dies, he has to be in a really cool way. That's why in a lot of movies that Sean Bean's in, like, shows like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, and such like that, he usually dies in some, like, spectacular, dramatic way. You're like the first person we have seen that's like alive in this castle. I just don't like how we have to keep going through this whole castle. Okay, bit by bit by bit. So we just had like the OP and everything, like give us like something. Like even like giving us like 1 or 2 people that we see just sweeping or cleaning is like something, because there shows like there's a bit of life going on. But like, it just feels so empty after having that OP going on. Oh, there's Dolene. There's someone at least. We're actually gonna get some kind of conversation.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that red woman and her abilities.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renaissance, for some reason the Fire Master Core...
Yeah, we got a whole month time skip.
It may well have been the work of your maidenly
We've been
powers.
staying here
Alpha,
trying to like get things running
are you
again.
still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renaissance sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Nope, this is where the other three are.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
Alright then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly.
Oh right,
Be
they're
slow
pretty
and
much like
gentle with him.
mind broken to like they have to rely on their
Oh,
lord.
right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, they have no free
I
will.
haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only
Oh,
said to bring
are
the
they
rations
hoping
into
that
the
they bring
castle.
the fraction of the sacrifice? This will bring the old lord
I'm
back.
guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying
Oh.
someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
You know what's in a terrible way that is funny is this guy that's standing here is like because he's slow to respond. So we're having full conversation like we're already on the know what's going on, and he's just standing there like I'm hungry.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them.
Oh, I was hoping to see her eyes.
Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't
He's doing
already
his
know
best.
all that?
He's doing
We're
his
doing
best.
everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
Yeah, we get it. Like, we're gonna go to the
I'm
big
just
planet.
sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate?
Also, Lol, like, I know you're like, let's get the invasion over with, but like, you know, like, we're not really, none of the four, I mean, only one of the cities is really prepared for invasion. The other cities are barely keeping together. Like, we get overrun quickly.
Spot something?
Hmm? Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too.
Oh, maybe they're
For
bandits
better
now.
or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they
They
went
could have
to
gone to
Lenegis, do
Lenegis.
you?
There's a possibility.
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere. Just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me,
Put a few
or
skits.
was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me. We all need salt in order to survive.
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Nagal would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table
Oh,
salt.
thank you for the posture check,
Is
Elvis.
it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Alright, so we're going right back into the castle to look for the thief. Salty rocks, yum. Yep. Actually, funny little thing is that oh god, it was I think my middle school class. We had a thing about like identifying different rocks, and like they had the ways of like, okay, looks, like what are like acid tests and things like that to see like if if it was like fool's gold versus actual gold and things like that. And then they had thing like, oh, here you could tell the difference between some rocks via taste. If it tastes salty, it's this kind of rock, versus if it tastes bitter, it's this kind of rock. And I was just like, maybe telling a bunch of, telling kids to like a bunch of rocks is maybe not the move to go with. Just saying. Oh wait, can I just like teleport? Don't tell me I have to go through floor by floor looking for a fucking thief. Oh no, they're right there. Okay. I was gonna say, I was about to get really pissed about that. Oh yeah, or not, and they were not like washed or cleaned in between. There was something I found funny because I was reading the article the other day, like if you can tell if you have like certain like pests in your house, if you determine what you smell, and one of them was like you can you can tell if like rats have been in your room if like you smell ammonia. I'm like, if you don't know what ammonia smells like it's like that's no help at all. Like if you say, oh, it's if you smell something sour, that would like narrow it down a bit. You know what I mean? I think I might have teleported to the wrong spot here. I might have made it harder for me. Yes, it does stink, but like, a room can stink from via ways like there could be, a black mold. It could be, water damage. It could be a multitude of reasons. So just saying like, hey, a room just stinks, but if you give it like a more descriptive smell, it can narrow it down a bit, is what I'm saying. Okay, so this was in the main tower. How the fuck do I get to the main tower? I have to go down here. Yeah. I mean, it's like I own a rabbit, right? Like having a rabbit is gonna make its surroundings smell a certain way, because it is a rabbit. That's what I mean. Is like if you describe the smell more into saying it's gonna smell exactly like this, if you don't know what exactly that is, it can make things a bit more difficult.
Very well.
Well,
So am I both surprised, not surprised to see him here.
Hey.
You're the guy holding all the
Pardon
rations?
me?
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll say it one more time. Get back to your position. What's this guy's deal? Any slaves to disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Valorn. Oh, are all the guards also like...
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just damaged from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers.
Do the guards not have free wills either? Oh.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
That's fair. I would say that's fair, Gallos.
No further! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Ignite!
Oh, I misjudged the range there. Yeah, as I can see that you're playing some Helldivers.
Consider yourself finished!
So it wasn't down on stack upon the rations, it was some Volron soldiers hiding out inside the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they'd be relieved or freaked out about it. What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Volron? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Volron is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to only think of only of the orders that were given to them. Their minds complete blank otherwise, just like the Dan's here. Looking back on it, I feel like the soldiers we fought here were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here. They've just been going on about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here was Volrum's slaves, with both Dinans and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm he was running.
Well...
But I can explain why all hell didn't break loose when these guys once Volrum was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volrum had vanished. It's entirely possible that things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. The fact they haven't, to any degree, has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it was business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't see if they're going to quietly. Listen to me carefully, man. I am Lord Dolan, Chorus. I have an order for you. Lord Dolan? Sir, we serve.
Well?
Lord Volum has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you all must pledge allegiance to me. So you're supposed to serve you now, my lord? If you expect the Renans to roll all, then yes, that's precisely correct. Of course, you follow your orders, Adolini.
Wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. First, bring these men to the barracks and then speak with Gang once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Okay, where are we going now? Oh, we have to report back to him. Okay. Oh, we can finally teleport now? Thank God. I can't tell if the sunglasses are an accessory yet. Yeah, they're an accessory I added.
We made
They're
it
very
here in
fitting.
one piece.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Hey, you're those liberators. Can I actually... Is that just a fucking owl right there? Help me with something? Huh? You're a lot more lively than most people around here. I am, and all thanks to those boomies.
Well,
You mean those little... tiny little zoogles? Yep, these are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. The more people can see them up close, I bet they start to feel a lot faster.
yeah.
You think so? I guess they're pretty cute for monsters. I'll give you that. I know, right? The way you stare at them with those beady eyes, those little things that can chew through anything. I love everything about them. You're crazy. Those things are scary as hell. They never shut up and they like to throw that dirty stuff at you.
Huh?
That's all part of their charm. I could look at them forever and never get tired of it. So I guess what I want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back here for me, pretty please? Sure.
Got it.
Sure, no problem. If I help the people here get better faster, we're happy to try anything. Do we really have to beat them up, which is when people admire them? I hate to do it, but you already know how naughty those booms can get sometimes, right? That's the magic. Yep. It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in. Can we teleport now?
Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
I like how they just say, okay, can we actually teleport? No, we can't teleport elsewhere. Can't teleport here yet. Okay. But we can teleport at least to some places, apparently. It's not all of them.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
We can finally report back for some of these quests.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
What?
Really? Do Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Okay, then we go here. Oh, we just defeat them in this area, okay. There's no way to teleport here? Okay. Do you not have fast travel into this point in the game, or does it feel like you were facing big boss last time around? We do have fast travel, but we can't fast travel to the other realms for some reason. Oh, the Toment Edge looks cool.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
This place is rather gloom.
Okay, so we just have to go to the waterfalls.
Me.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
I was gonna say, I don't think we could get out of this
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Simian test. I shall feel you where you stand.
Here I try harder! Now! Dragon form!
Illuminate the dark! Where are you going? Holy Land!
Dragon form!
Will this help?
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah, I should be going to bed soonish. I have work in the morning, but I was like, I'm gonna sneak in
But a victory nonetheless.
a bit of a
We
stream
have a long way yet
real
to go.
quick, because I need to make headway into like this game. I'm already like at the halfway point. I'm pretty sure. Might as well just like get near the end of it. All right. Now we're in the Boomy area.
There it is. That's our target.
Coming through! Come one come all! Ignite! Now I can let loose! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Far enough! We got fire!
Let a marksman handle it!
You're mine! All yours!
Now!
Not a chance!
I'm all
Dragon form!
Can't get out of this.
Ha! Dragon form!
Anything in armor is all mine. Rending you apart.
Get on in there with the others!
Bloody howling.
Okay.
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us!
If only every battle went so well.
There's my Boomy, so we'll leave those alone. We know there's some over here, so we'll take care of them here.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Let's dodge these guys. Grab this right here. Can't dodge these guys, unfortunately.
Now you see what I can do.
The inside was yours to be let free.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Dragon form! It's almost too strong. Split it open! Be my guest. It's over. Dragon form! Here I come!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. My turn.
Dirt. Go. Where are you going?
Elusive Beast Dragon form!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Alright, that's thumb down.
Didn't even break a
should be
sweat.
right
All
here.
we have to do is get rid of that thing.
Alright, this should be the Booming quest done.
Leave the target to everlasting darkness.
Dragon form!
Leave the laser spear. Pierce evil.
I'll take you all on. This one's all mine.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're big. This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm ready. Still.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Pierce evil! Holy glitter!
Dragon form!
Freeze laser! Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Alright,
Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
alright,
Far
we're done
more
with
than
that
the power I
quest.
can conjure alone, that's for sure.
Alright, so we're done with that. We'll return the quest back in, we'll go see what the other quest is, and we'll continue on doing those side quests.
Was that a compliment?
We finally made it.
How'd it go with the boomies? Went great, we brought some back with us. Great, let me see. Well, there they are. Such cute little freaks you are. I still don't get it. Thanks a million. These little guys that can draw pictures of boomies and make stuffed animals that look like them. Once these things take off, I'm gonna be super famous and popular. Someone's got it all figured out. Sounds like this place is in good hands.
Really?
You really think so? Thanks for all your help. I'm gonna make boomies the mascot of this entire city. Just you wait. No problem. I'll be first in line to buy one of your stuffed animals once they're ready. Why do we just have a little owl there?
What's gotten into him?
He says, instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a
Oh, that's why he feels threatened. Okay. Can we go back to? We can't go back to the owls for some reason. Who knows?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
Here for real instead of being fake here. Okay. Hey, what's up, dude? Trouble opening wall, but let's roll with it. What do you mean? What is up? I just mean like, how's your work? Are you making progress? No, I'm not making progress. Is there a problem? Yes. Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where'd you get the materials before? From the Zoogles in the castle. Okay, jeez. Goes to show just how low Balrog soldiers used to stoop. Those forces are all gone, so how are you getting the materials these days? I'm not, because there are no monsters.
That's just...
I suppose without any remnants left in the castle to keep them contained, Zoogles got out on their own. So they got loose and turned into feral strays. I'm surprised they didn't work the city on the way out. Getting back to this guy, we don't help him out. He's probably just gonna stand around not getting anything done, huh? Yeah, most likely. And I guess that means we could better go out and find these materials he's looking for. Probably won't solve this problem forever, but at least we'll give him something to do once he has them.
Law.
Wait a second, Saval. You say you got your materials from the castle monsters. Are you talking about this stuff by any chance? Yes, that's right. That was easy. Problem solved. Aren't you lucky? Oh, what? Thank you.
Wow!
He said that all about.
All right.
No need to thank us, man. Just make sure you get that. Put that stuff to good use and do a good job now, okay? Yes, I'll do my best. Oh, congratulations on your watch streak. And you say you don't watch enough of my content, or I need to
Wasn't
stream
expecting
more.
to Thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I'm actually surprised there's like in here.
that turned out good, if I do say so myself.
I don't think he has enough, because he would make a big deal about it or wait till a special time. I do stream a lot, though. What was it? With the amount of streams, I do, like, what was it? A stream, like, every 3 days? I do stream a lot. I'm actually quite proud of it, how much I actually do get to stream, because, like, one of the goals for streaming is just, like, to
I
finally
think Hoodle senses something.
I wonder if something happened.
sense something here. Hoodle? Where, Hoodle? Oh, I see the little bastard.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Why are you hooting like that? Sad glasses, okay.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Rimwell, feathered friend. Owl Asher increase elemental attack strength based on the number of owls gathered. Okay, that is a way to do that, I suppose. Ooh, KO prevention. Those give you resistance plus 30. You don't have anything because you're at 465. You're at 634. Reduced art time during combos. Improved healing arts.
Maybe something's going on in the fort.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
You guys joke about the water, but like... It's funny because then, like, if I bunk with you guys, I can just bring my own kind of stuff. Though I gotta know, are you a morning person, Suki? So, here's the thing about Suki when it comes to a morning person. If I'm getting up in the morning, I'm ready within a few minutes. So, like, if you're not ready with me, I just am stir crazy, right? Because, I think, like, Patty knows, like, Sako can, like, attest to as well. I'm a constantly moving person most times. So me sitting in place for a period of time is no good. So if I'm getting up in the morning, I gotta be doing something getting up in the morning. Otherwise, I'll just sleep in for a bit. I'm like, it's just very weird because I'm used to like, because I used to like go hunting like at 5 a.m. and wrestle, which was, you know, a very early morning sport for wrestling. Wrestling always was. So like, I'm used to getting up early and getting ready to immediately do something. If I'm getting up in the morning, I'm not immediately doing anything, I just go crash really easily. Oh, it's the gourmet guy. Oh, you again. I was wondering what today's recipe would be. You're getting ahead of yourself again, miss. Come on, Verdena. We all know where this is heading. You have me there indeed. I've come across an incredible recipe buried deep in the bowls of Money's Fortress. Whatever it is, I don't think I'll ever satisfy your apparently insatiable hunger for recipes in a place like that. It so happened, I met a sailor back in the Hog Star. We borrowed a boat and I was here before I knew it. You rode that boat all the way here? That's right, but more importantly, what I found in that castle was a forbidden recipe sealed away from since ancient times. Forbidden, you say? What reason could anyone have had for locking away for all these years? I haven't the faintest idea. That's why we must make it, so we can find out. So I asked of you to gather me the ingredients once more. However, it being such an old recipe, instructions are written rather obtusely. Calls for something white, soft, and fluffy, stimulating powder, neither swine nor hare meat, and finally, also something white, soft, and fluffy. Why does it ask for that twice? I guess it's that one of them simply refers to rice. Or maybe the recipe calls for double the normal amount of rice. That's okay to me. I don't think they write it like that. That was the case. I'm sure all those ingredients can be found in Ganeth House. So can I count on you to go fetch stuff? Sure.
Sorry.
I'm actually
Yes.
We would be more than happy to handle it. What she said. Dependable as always, and I shall let you two get to work. Good luck.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Do we have the materials? I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it seems to give it. Okay. I don't know if I'm missing what I'm missing for this. Acquire two. Okay, we have to acquire 2 white, soft, fluffy objects.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs
There's
help
just a
here,
child right here. Poor child. That was so scary, really, really scary. What's
Wow.
wrong? Why are you so afraid? I heard all sorts of strange noises like crackle, roar, splish, splash, howl, whoosh, boom, bump outside town, and you left the town. Never go wandering outside where it's not safe. You hear me? He's real well. Kid, you probably spotted a monster. Did you see anything when it raised that crackle and roar sound? It was red, crackling, and roaring. Red. Oh, okay, you must have mean saw fire coming out of it. Fire, of course. I mean the splash sounds of water, the howling sound of wind, boom sound. Was you, Rimwell?
Hey.
Why's it gotta be me? You're always loud and booming when you're dropping lightning on me when you get mad. This little kid wouldn't know anything about that. Boom boom, you're a boom boom lady. You see what I mean? Even he agrees, and he hardly knows you. You two had quite enough teasing me. There's a dangerous monster on the loose. You're gonna make this scary thing go away, lady?
Got it.
Yes, you bet. Don't worry. Us grown-ups will take care of it. He saw us out of town. Do you think he was in the marshlands? Wherever it is, this sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Go get him, Barky boy.
Huh?
Is that your nickname for me or something? Boom Boom Lady and Barky Boys are now new nicknames for this duo. Oh, now Gauss is playing Age of Wonders 4. Oh, it's literally like right there. Okay. I am surprised there are 4 of them. I heard the number 4 was actually pretty good, but I haven't played it much. I don't think I own 4. I think I might. I think I own 3. Alright, we have to. Oh, it's right across there, but we have to climb up to get to it. That was the thing. We're being chased by something.
Get lost!
it's time. Dragon Form!
Look, Gaunos, I call everything.
I'll pick you all off. Dragon Form! In an instant! Impact Rock! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Old-fashioned near defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can
Now.
be!
This ends
It's like a
now.
time to where the game don't do either very well, but also enjoy like where magic was. I get it.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I once.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Can you two stop flirting for one moment so we can get this job
Is the
done?
blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
But the last time I played Catan was with D-Rock and then his wife,
Looks like trouble.
and then Kate, and it
I
was.
doubt we'd fare well against it.
I did not want to play ever again because it got hostile pretty. Oh, what are you?
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Fierce evil.
Dragon Form!
It's a duel of the arts.
Oh, is he something more of them?
Aim for the weak spot!
Lunar
Mirage!
corruption.
Dragon Form!
Power of water.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Here, let me help.
Oh, we perfect score. So
Come one, come
That
all!
one's mine.
Dragon Form!
Illuminate the dark.
A new melody!
Holy fire! Here! Holy land! Take it. It's over.
wait, hold on a second. Oh, I was like, why is Kisara not fighting with us? It's because we got the homie first. I need to change
Be let free!
the team up. I don't think I can do it here. fine. Actually, having two healers might not be too bad.
Fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Let the marksman handle this. Shield force! Arch shield! Denied! Not in your dreams!
Burn it!
Let me help. Dance in the wind!
Dragon form!
Field!
Elusive deity!
Warp in the sky! Lunar corruption!
You're mine!
By the power of
Brilliant performance.
annihilation! Lightning!
You're mine!
Bloody hollow!
Shattering pieces! Attack time! Dragon swarm!
It's weakened!
Resonate with the earth! This ends now! Stalagmite! Dragon swarm! Not Dragon swarm!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy flame of fury! Holy land! Glacial spear!
This one's all mine!
Lightning attack!
You picked the wrong fight!
Thunderblade!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
You require a hand.
Where are you going?
Dragon swarm!
Can't get out of this!
Holy land! Lunar corruption! By the power of water!
Catapult ready!
Amazing.
Denied! Tempest!
Downfall!
Catapult!
Lightning supernova! Dance in the wind!
Anything in armor is almost
He who prepares is free from regret.
Let me,
resonate with the earth! This is looking good! Try it out! Rending you apart!
Freeze Lancer!
Bloody hollow!
Illuminate the dark!
can you guys hear me, please? Please? Heal? Thank you.
Here I come! Rending you apart! Eat dirt! Bloody hollow! Resonate with the earth! It's over!
Raging storm!
Dragon! Stay away from my friend!
It looks like you got this one covered! Photon
Wait.
light-
Who knocked out June?
Thunderblade! Reload! Holy land!
Dragon swarm!
Don't get carried away! I'm out of arrows!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Better if you don't sit out.
Take this! Dragon
Here
swarm!
goes! Burning! Don't mind if I do!
Eat dirt!
I'm almost impressed!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy radiance! Here! Let me help!
Here I come!
I don't know what to do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Just dodge while he does his cast spell, and then go back in.
Dragon swarm! Take this!
Another incantation ruined.
Dragon swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
There! One more! It's over!
You're mine!
My astral
This one's all mine! Ignite! Rending you apart!
Glacial spear!
I'm ready! Can't move!
I couldn't.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
I'll bring you back from that abyss. That's quite...
Oh, I was knocked out there for a moment.
Really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Oh, I'm at 1 HP. Okay. How did I do this last time? Okay, there we go.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No. I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
I think you're saying if I miss, I miss. I die. Going like the whole Rocky 4. Like if he dies, he dies. We're gonna have to definitely rest up again at the inn, and then we'll go figure out what the main quest thing is.
We finally made it.
Yeah.
Aw, this kid's not hiding his feelings for you, and well. Now try not to run out of town on your own from now on, okay? You see you later, booming lady.
Seriously?
So he still thinks I'm loud and booming. I guess I'm okay with it. Go get him, Barky boy. What are you talking about? I already did. Oh, we all got Lightning Princess. Oh gosh, she can control lightning. She's not afraid to use it. Now that you don't have to worry about it getting struck limit. Struck unless you're an enemy or law. Okay. Go to the inn. Rest up at the inn again.
We've reached our destination.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself.
Okay. Now we'll see what the main quest is. Oh, right here. Right, we had to report back to him, because he's hungry.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed.
The sunglasses was the best part.
Without intervention, they'll likely revert to a
Like I tried matching it up to a person's eyes, and the sunglasses just fit so fucking well.
Done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them! I
know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who are all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know.
I'm actually
about the Renan
surprised.
Whatever
Like,
the
there
face
has
of
been
truth
like a
behind
large
their veil,
force that's
it's
been
on
pushing
us
for
to put a
Alphen to
stop
become
them.
like the
But there is
ruler
one
of
thing
like
that's clear.
Dana completely.
Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives
I was thinking
can't
about
be
that like
getting
when they
back
were
at the
thinking about
Renans.
like what would they do? They
It'll
want
all be
revenge,
for
but I'm like,
nothing.
I'm
So,
surprised there's not
what
like a
exactly is it
large
that
group
you're
of
saying?
slaves that
That
are
we should
trying to
just
name
act
like
as if nothing happened?
Alphen the leader of all cities
Law's right.
combined.
We can't expect everyone to just forget
become like a
all the
new
pain
king.
they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans.
I'm also wondering where they're
But all
gonna
these problems
go.
are
Like,
just
I
too
know we're
big
gonna go
for
to
us
the
to
other
try to
planet. It
carry
feels
the
very
burden on
obvious,
our
but
own.
because how often they
We'll
bring it
keep
up, but like,
doing our part in
where,
the interim.
how, like,
But we
where,
need to
where's
take this
from
one
here to
battle at
there?
a
How do
time.
we get there? Heartfelt shield. Okay.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Let's see what the other main quest is. Oh.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
Okay,
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
Not back
If
to
I said
this
something to hurt
again.
you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself.
How many times are we gonna see the same song and dance where it's Shun snaps at him, tells him or she'll drop it, often be like, okay, I won't push. Something happens. We get it like a dozen times now where they just won't talk. I feel like I only feel like Sakusan's gonna get this. I've not seen this so many times where refusal to talk since Mama and Jinchi, where they're just two characters that refuse to talk to each other. Oh. Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's not with us. He always looked like he was struggling with himself, but still close to finally living like a normal human being too.
Wait!
Do you have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there. Yeah, I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news that your son needs. It's okay. I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I must work. I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
Alright.
Forget about your work. Or better yet, think of sending to your son as you task for today. Very well. I'll get to work. Jeez.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Now we're going out to the marshlands.
We've reached our destination.
It doesn't look like it's buried. It looks like it's just sacred there. Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives are deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Granite, it's customary for relatives to send their remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? Believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We can never do something like that. It's the last chance for bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something that should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday life for us, Danans. You think we're going to ship our bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. Well, in the Ren has still roll over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Renwell, don't think for a second I've forgotten everything the Rens did to us. Tell me often, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumber them. They unite us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. You know. people steal so much from us, from us as it is, and on top of that, if the Gaul try and make us live like you too, if you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough. Oh, no more. Wickedness could strike any time, and here we are fighting amongst ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor. If we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with other people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Well, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Worse than I express how very deeply I am for killing offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did on you, because I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what was best for our son too. Well, I'd like to teach you I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps this will help us to begin bridge the gap.
Huh?
Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too, then, please? You are more likely to realize sometimes. Glad we were able to patch things up. We lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Diamond way. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it's the least we can do for you as mom. Because of all you, my son is at peace now. Rest assured, we didn't build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alvin.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Nope.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
And now we're resting at the end again. And then probably something's gonna happen. I'm
I
assuming
think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
I'm gonna think, there's gonna be some kind of attack. I think is gonna happen. It feels like the most likely scenario.
What?
Oh. Our phones are acting up.
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
Are we getting like another fucking cutscene so soon? Oh no, they're gonna piss on the moon. Wait, did they just fucking shot a kaiju? Yeah, this is, Patty, did you not know this is a sci-fi game? Okay. Okay. Yeah, oh Patty, it's been like a sci-fi game from start one. Like literally the first thing, like we had to go into like a spaceship to get shown some clothes and her gun, which is from a pocket dimension. Yeah, this game has always been like a sci-fi, like fantasy medieval shit.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy?
Oh, is this gonna? Are they actually doing
It's a lot for
Covenant,
sure.
like Halo
Not even
stuff?
all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
Are they doing, or
They're
they're
trying
doing
to
like
squeeze
Warhammer
every
40k
last bit
with
of
like
energy
the
out of the planet.
not the Necrons,
But
but
why?
the
I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of
I
the
can't think
crown
of the alien
contest.
name.
Who cares? If
But
we don't stop
is it
now,
gonna be like
the whole
they
of
go from
Dana is
planet
going
to
to be
planet,
hollowed into
you know,
oblivion.
absorb all the astral energy,
Oblivion.
destroy the
Do
planet,
you
and then
think that
continue
Red
on?
Woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the two of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She
Yeah,
was
into
there
the
at your palace, wasn't she?
with a like
Figured you knew who
5x5
she was.
square foot
Are you
vent
saying I
that
should
blows
be
it up.
familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in
I
the Legion.
wonder if we see her back
Seriously?
then.
How could you two not notice her before?
I
She
I
sticks
remember
out like a
seeing
sore
her before
thumb.
we fought
I guess I always
the
figured
Lord
she
here,
kept an eye
because
on
I
the
even
Lord keeping
commented
away
who
the
was the
top
guy,
brass.
who's the lady just
You're
standing
sure
next to
you
the
don't
throne,
remember ever seeing
and
her
then
before?
like
I'm
after the
certain.
fight happened, we didn't
My
see her
memory has
again,
never failed me.
and then she appeared
But if
suddenly.
it's not that,
Because I do remember seeing her just
We'll
like
get to the
standing
bottom
there.
of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganateros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
okay. Then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
So we're
That must be
gonna
Rena's
go
true
out there. Is
power.
what's gonna
I
happen.
imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
To be fair,
It's
we
too
liberated
calculated,
everything
As if
for a
whoever's
month now.
behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lennigus is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away
I mean,
Dan's
yeah,
astral energy as
we
speak.
really haven't,
Come on. We don't have
because we've
much
been stuck
time.
solving problems at low levels. Like, I'm not sure if you saw, Patty, where the guy was saying like, "I'm hungry." We had to slowly question him to figure out like, okay, are you eating enough of food, rations? When that thing dropped out of the lane, it's the sound. Oh my! I thought the mountains were collapsing. Okay. You try to find a way out of the other realms? Can't say I ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunker down in Fistal. Well, Fistum does have boats. You try to get to our realms without a sturdy boat. There's so much you can... Wait, I take that back. And that one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day there used to be a way to get through Forland Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been? So we're gonna go through a
Where are
mountain.
these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Oh yeah, down there in the depths. Easy, right there. Can we travel to other places? No, we still can't. Okay. It would definitely make an interesting campaign, like, setting.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Because, like, each of the characters are, like, very much based off, like, real classes. Kizaru is based off, like, a, paladin or fighter. Alphin's based off a... I would say a fighter or paladin, depending on the oath, the Invisible Oath. Shion for grenades and rifle is obviously artificer. Law is a monk. Dolahim is a monk, and then Rimwell is a wizard with a owl familiar. I don't think Zenari, except if the hero just left.
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
True. True. That's good. Actually, now you say that, Pat, I can see it.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Prepare to be seen! No further!
Glacial Sphere! Here goes!
An astral arc?
That's like you!
Shut him down!
Terminate now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! Not today!
I actually have a campaign idea that I'm working on. Because unfortunately, just because how things are for other people in the Zenari group, I don't think Zenari will be able to continue. Because of the day's work. It is going to be based around, like, Vernai's backstory. And I kind of can't... Pretty much the idea is, to put it simply, is that you are from where the world that Vernai comes from, and like Vernai, the group has awoken to that, like, hey, there's a way out into the material plane, and pretty much the campaign's a race of time to get out before Mary realizes that,
What's
hey,
with the hole here?
you guys are trying to
Is
escape.
that supposed to be their hideout?
But I'll like give you different ways. Like you could look
Doesn't
for
look like
ways
it's freshly
to
dug,
escape,
whatever it is.
try to find
Maybe
a
it's the
connection
entrance
to
to a
some
path
kind of
to
other
Sicily.
eldritch god to rescue you, or even try to take the fight to Mary and beat her yourself. Or try to work out a deal with her as well could be a different option.
Everything all right?
But it was supposed to be just a very much like a dark, like twisted, like
Oh,
story,
yeah, I'm fine.
like
Let's
dark,
go.
twisted, like story characters brought to life type of campaign.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a
Oh,
lot of stuff these
Do we
days.
just have
I was
are we out
just
of room?
thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way.
I just dropped
Those
my
are still
controller.
good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Yeah,
What about
too
all
little
these
armor.
dumb
Look
old
at your back,
antiques we're
Isara.
lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Shion is actually the voice of reason this time
I
around.
guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
That's where they all jump in high five.
Seems about right to me.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn?
But yeah,
how to
Patty,
wield
I had
sword?
a little unique concept
I
as
was
well,
wondering
where
the same thing too,
each
actually.
player has to pick
I'm guessing you knew how to
storybook
fight
character
before you met the Crimson
from like the
Crows,
Grimm
right?
Tales or
I
something along
used
the
to be a
lines, like a
soldier
fairy
who
tale
served a
character,
Danon master.
and then I would give you
I
a
never saw the
quality
guy's face.
or like
I
like
still fought for
a
him because
nice
he was
quality
my
and nice
employer.
drawback for it. Like for
Looking
Pinocchio,
back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
you have
Master?
resistance to
That
necrotic
must have been
damage
before the
or
Renans brought
immunity.
you to Lenegis 300 years
Downside,
You must by
you
using
can't tell a
real
lie
Danon
without your nose
techniques, then.
growing a little bit.
ago. Really?
Or it might
We
be
used
like,
to
oh,
have
because you're
our
made
own
of wood,
sword arts?
you have
There's
to
a lot of our own history
you
we've
you
lost
have
since the
a
Renans first
vulnerability to
invaded.
fire damage.
It's not all
I think I'm running a
magic
adventure
art.
adventure
I'm sure it
coming.
includes
I
things like
mean I'm
sword
surprised you
styles,
haven't ran
too.
it sooner for
It's
like
incredible, and
what was it
also
like
a
cousin
little
Matt,
surreal to see
Roger,
those
and
arts still survive after all this
other
time.
Matts.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Alright, we're going this way. Wait. I didn't realize we entered this area. I thought we were still in the other part of the area. I'm not sure if I like the world map traveling of like Berseria versus here. Like it feels more condensed here. Like it's easier to travel at times. But Berseria
Something feels
felt
odd here.
easier to
Be on your
travel
guard.
at times. I like how it's like the slow season for you,
No
but it's the
wonder
busy
we
season
couldn't
for me.
manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return.
This come before
So
after
in the
Berseria.
meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than
It is
just
the
loyalty.
latest Tales game.
It's no less than total subjugation.
Which came out, what was it, 3 years ago? That's why they were doing a bunch of things where, a lot of the few other games have been getting remastered. So that's why, like, for, like, the, what was it, 20th anniversary or 30th anniversary, so we're getting, like, a Berseria remaster and a few other game remasters. Yeah, because this came out in 2021, so 4 years ago. Berseria was the last one before, which was like 2016. There's usually like a gap between years of their games, because like their first game, like I'm looking at the timeline now, came out in '95. Then like 2 years later, their next game came out. Then 3 years, their next game came after that. Between like the Exilia 2 and Zestria was like 3 years. Between Berseria and Arise was 5 years. So like there's like gaps between a lot of their games. I've played, what was it, 4 Tales games, including this one. I've played Symphonia was my first one, which is very confusing because the whole plot was the main character for some of the other Tales games, who's like the face of the, I think, of Tales, which is Lloyd. I think did my fucking VC face just like. Yeah, my VC face just like froze up there for a minute, huh? I think you just don't watch enough, Jesus, is what's going on. But yeah, this is my 4th Tales game. The first one was Symphonia, which was pretty good. Berseria was my favorite. Berseria left a huge impact on me. It was like it was like the first game I played to completion on stream, and then I also obviously named my rabbit after Laphicet. And then I played Zestria. I streamed Zestria for like I think a good like 15 hours of the game, and then dropped it because it was just I felt it was really bad. The characters were just not really too likable. The storyline was just not catching me. And then if you played Berseria first and then Zestria, it felt like it shit on the legacy of some of the characters, even though Berseria came out after Zestria. But apparently, like, Zestria was, like, very badly received as well. That's why they made Berseria to, like, clean it up. Congrats on your first, by the way, Jesus.
I won't forgive you! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy shield and me! Hurricane
I know he's gonna jump. You missed time to jump there.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Make it ready! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Great
Do you require a hand?
Hurricane
Dragon form. No further.
Do it! Sleep now.
You're mine.
Going in. Burning.
Dragon
This
form.
one's mine. Here's evil. Thunder field.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Al.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
Notice what?
I'm referring to
Thank you,
Shion.
Ethan.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
Oh?
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't.
Is he suspecting her?
There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
There's just a bunch of rooms lining up there, and I don't know if I should be happy about that or not. It feels like a mini boss area. I think I'm gonna get to the next area, and that's possibly where I might call it. Just because I did not plan to go for late tonight. I do have to get up early in the morning, but I do have like the next few days to just like stream.
Your wings won't save you
So
from me. Do it!
In an instant!
I'll be making a lot of progress either way this week.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding. Seriously? Is this a joke?
You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going?
Dragon Force!
Ready to do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! No!
After wielding art? Now
My turn!
where are you going?
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him make it ready! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Alright, that was easy fight.
Barely a blip on our radar.
There's just two of these guys. This is gonna be easy.
Dragon Swarm! Hit on! Eat this!
Here I can shatter any steel! Come through!
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Feels like there's
Far
gonna
more
be a
than
mini
the power
boss.
I can conjure alone, that's for sure.
Was that a compliment?
You're hungry, Jesus? Go eat some rations. That's the
I wonder if we can use this.
Did I just complete this
I
side
see supplies and other signs people were living here.
quest?
Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's
Hamburger
forces
recipe.
hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Okay.
No choice! Here I come!
You want me? Come get me!
I do!
Dragon
I can carve through armor! In a bind?
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My
The
turn!
theme is Disco Night? Okay.
Get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
This one's mine!
No escape!
Back into the fray!
Take it! Dragon Swarm! It's on! Burn!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improved. Looks like we won.
We got some good
Who does this Sapphire One Piece belong to? Oh, probably you.
equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh, there's like quite a few quests, but there's a quest down here as well. you wear your chest out for the occasion? Perfect.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Alright. Because this is supposed to be... I could have swore the food guy was... The giant... I wish there was like a quest thing I can look at, really. Because now I'm like confused. I found the... Am I supposed to cook a recipe? I don't know. Alright. That will be for next time. Alright. Let's look out for something to relate to. We got a little short stream in, but we'll be doing this for the next few days, is getting some little tiny streams in as we make our way through Tales of Arise, and I am going to be stuck on doing some side quests for, it seems like, the near future. Who is online? Runs online with some Pokemon Legends. I think I saw Sakura live. I did. She's doing some Marvel Rivals. Yeah, we'll go there. And I will see you all... It's always exclamation point, isn't it? No, I got it right. Okay, never mind. I'll see you all tomorrow with more Tales of Rise. It's probably what's going to be happening for like tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Like 3 days in a row of some Tales of Rise, and then next week will probably be some more. We are currently, just because of like exam times, not doing Dark Side of the Moon. But once the exams are done, we'll be doing Dark Side of the Moon and probably some other games. I think I might try to get Miss Streams to do a game of the Dark Exploration next week. But we shall see. And I shall see you all next time. You all have a good night.